Welcome back to the studio. This is Tara. I'm going to show myself today because I took a shower yesterday and my hair, I slept good. I slept in one position, so my hair is like awesome. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, let me get started. So I was successful yesterday. I only uploaded to YouTube for the art channel, which is where you are. And I only shared it on my business page. And I avoided social media, and I think it was pretty good. And I decided to watch a comedy last night because I don't know if it's because am I an empath? I don't know. I just sometimes even watching a sad TV show is so intense. The feeling in the room, it's insane. The dog picks right up on it too. She'll go and lay down next to her dad because she's nervous because I'm upset. Isn't that crazy? But anyway, so I had myself some frustration. I want to complete my functional art that I'm making for sale. I don't know if you could see it, but boy, did this thing almost burst me out into tears. It seems like no matter how hard I try, these always come out a little crooked, and I'm frustrated because I want to sell it. And I don't, I just lose my mind. And so the dog is going to probably knock the camera down because she found her B-A-L-L. She really wants to P-L-A-Y, but I don't want her feet to get hurt. So it's got its hooks on the back, which is great. I started there because I struggled with that. Maybe I'm just being too hard on myself. I don't know. Let me know. Do you think I should try to sell that, or should I offer it up as something, like give it away as a present or something? I don't know. It's beautiful, but it's just not quite there. I don't mind some imperfections because it is handcrafted, and that's okay with me. But when I feel like it's obvious to me, and I know there's other people out there that can't deal with anything crooked, like my mom goes crazy when I have no problem with it. You can tell my art. I got it crooked half the time. Let me know if you think I should go ahead and list this. It's beautiful. And yeah. So I stopped. I was gonna keep going, and I did not want to set myself into a tizzy because I really want to get this one done, and I really want to get this one complete as well, and I just nearly lost my mind. So I said, no, let's do something that you're going to enjoy, even if it doesn't come out the way you want it. So I am doing another redo because, again, like yesterday's, I've been waiting for a long time. You've probably been seeing it up there in my videos for a while. I can't love it. It's just not there. So I'm going to go ahead and do something about it. Now, what I've got, I want some more blues back. So obviously I've been kind of on this kick of the blue activator and whatnot. But so what I decided to do is yesterday I used the Pewter. I'm going to use it as my cell activator today. I hope it works. It's the standard series, so it should. If not, we'll see how it goes. I am going to do a white base in the back, and then I'm going to do violet on top of that to give it a multiple or a double pillow, kind of like what we were playing with yesterday. Oh, I got to show you that. And then I had a little bit of Magic Fly left over, Midnight Blue, so beautiful. Mix that with Floetrol, and then some Arteza Glacier Blue. Mix that with Floetrol. Then some Cobalt Blue by Artist Loft. Mix that with Floetrol. And then some Primary Blue by Sergeant Art. I mix that with white and Floetrol because I wanted a light blue. I know you can't really see it. I'm really going to start putting my head together about how I can get you guys over me, because I feel like so much goes on that you don't even really see. I know the painting's in the picture, but I feel like I need to figure that out. So that sounds like a lot of money to me, And it also sounds like a huge project, so that doesn't mean I can't build something. And we'll see what happens. Okay, so let me go ahead and tell you down. I hope everyone's doing all right this morning. It's Christmas week. I hope everyone has a beautiful time. And hopefully our little friend will be patient with us, because I know she wants to go and do something. Let's see. So I'll pull these back, so I don't need them in the view. And go like that, so you can see them. Then I gotta push that painting up. I really want this to be a fun experience for you, so I'm trying to make sure I'm optimizing my camera as much as I can. So let me take another look. I think that's pretty good. All right. I got really painty yesterday, so I will be using gloves today. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So let's go ahead and get her covered in white. Pretty sure I can just pour it right out, so hoping, but if not, I will scrape. This is already pre-mixed because remember I told you when I first got it, when I hit the bottom, the middle, I'm going to fill it with Floetrol so I don't have to keep mixing every time. So that's what I'm doing. I should probably shake. This. Yeah, let me do that. Because I got a torch, I can get the bubbles out. Sometimes you forget the Floetrol separates. And I don't want that. I don't want just Floetrol on there. So I want to do it like a ribbon, maybe swiping. I'm sure there's going to be swiping because I already have decided that. So. All right. If you're pouring out of containers, try to always wipe it down before you shut the container back up, because that's how you get goobly gops in your paint. Just to, maybe it's common sense. I don't know, I probably took a while to figure that out. As a matter of fact, when I poured the what do you call that? Glacial blue, I had goobly gops in it because I didn't wipe, peel off what had dried around the lip of it, so I had to go in and get it. I did. That's not a lot of air bubbles, that's good. Very nice. Let's see if I can move it around without getting paint everywhere. Didn't mean to go over, but I guess I will. All right. Huh. Could be worse, right? I didn't want to do this part, but I did. And I gotta start being careful. I've got two beautiful paintings over there on the floor that if I drip on, I'm gonna be very upset. So I think I might have to move them now, because since I've said it, the universe will start putting it together, thinking that's what I want, and then it'll happen. So careful of your thoughts and what you say, because words are, you know why they call it spelling? Because that's what it is. Did you know some cultures never, I'm not sure which cultures, but They don't use their first names. They always call each other by their middle names because the first name is supposed to be super powerful. So, yeah, these epoxy are going to be crazy. And this is going to be kind of similar to what we're doing. I'm seeing that. All right, get them out of the way before I get in trouble with that. All right, so I did not add any greens to this. I usually do. I just really want blue right now. Really, really, really do. And so, let's see what we got. See what we got going on here. Just trying to be a little prepared. Okay, so I want that purple down first. That's what I was saying, right? Let's see if I can get that down first. So this is the, I believe, Artist Loft. Yeah, Artist Loft Level 1 pour paint. It's already been mixed. And I've extended it so it has additional Floetrol in it. Because that pour paint, it's expensive, but it will go a long way if you keep amending. It's important to amend as you go. It's nice to have more time with the paint you love, you know? All right. I guess I'm going to put some gloves on and move that around a little. See if I can stretch it out. So, day 1 of the social media fasting helped me sleep last night. I think. I did wake up when Baby Cakes got up for work and sat and looked out the window. I do that all the time. Just sit and look out the window. And I saw something unexplainable in the sky. I'm surprised that hasn't inspired me today to do something like that. It was a couple of years ago, I guess back down to 2011. There was this weird phenomenon that was going on with us. I always saw this, what I thought was just a star, every time I got out of work. Like every single time. And then it would be in a different location in the sky when I got home. And so I knew that whatever it was, I felt this had some sort of intelligence behind it and definitely wanted me to see it. This went on for a long time. Let me tell you, this is so much fun. Just this is fun. It's so satisfying pouring. It's so beautiful. All right, so that didn't really get everywhere, but hey, I'm gonna love it because I really dig it already. So anyway, it got to the point where sometimes it would actually scare me a little bit because it seemed smart. Now, what I assumed at the time in the beginning was maybe Jupiter because it kind of blinks. It's kind of a blinky thing. But then when I noticed that it was in different areas of the sky all the time, it you know, it would follow me home from work. And it would be out towards the south, and then I'd get in my car and I would drive north and it would be in front of me in the sky. And then I get home and then I'd go back to the south. Then I go in the front yard and it would come out to that side. So things were very strange. Anyway, make this story short. One day it was so close and so intense that I had a flip cam. And I had a window that had a broken screen, and I stuck the flip cam out, and I videotaped this thing for, I don't know, probably 15 minutes. And and then I sent it to somebody. I had met somebody on Facebook, my old account, that analyzed video of that kind of thing, of that kind of phenomenon, anything in the sky. And what he would do is really blow it up and take a closer look. And what it looked like when he finally got done with his analyzation was, you know those lights that they use in concerts, and they're round metal balls with different lights on them, and they kind of go around and around and around like this. It very similar to that, but it wasn't that, and whatever it was huge. So it looked like that, and it had all different colors. It wasn't just like what you would expect from something in the sky, like a red and green and white. It had blues and all sorts of stuff. And if I could find that, I'd have to log into my old account to get the analyzation of it. And I think I'll have to log into another YouTube, my original YouTube, because that's where that video is. I put it there unlisted. So I wanna list it again, put it back out there in the world, and so I can show people it. So this is what I think I'm seeing. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's way bigger than what we called the jupe was. Let's go ahead and get started. Ring pour. So, not ring pour, sorry, ribbons. See if I can talk at the same time. Probably not. So, I'm looking at this thing in the sky. It's right above the tree line. It doesn't feel as far away at all as jupe used to. And it seemed really familiar, and almost like a feeling of, oh, hi, came over me. And I was going to try to record it, but I couldn't get, I was going to come upstairs actually and go outside and try to record it. But it's freezing out. So I said no, and I said it really doesn't matter. Just sit here and look at it and be happy. And so I did. And I watched it for about 15 minutes. So it went from its normal disco ball self, or whatever kind of ball you want to call that. Some sort of lighting. If you do any theater, you know what the lighting is. It did that for a minute. And then it changed. And then it looked like a bonfire. Kind of like that painting. Looked like a bonfire in the sky. And I was like, well, that's something new. That's interesting. And then it changed again. And it became like a pyramid shape. And the only thing I could come up with was it looked like a Christmas tree. It was a big, glowing, green, pyramid, tree-looking shape with a bunch of twinkly, different colored lights all over it. And then it went back to a fire. And then it went back to the tree. And I just was like, wow, you've come a long way, Jupe. I'm going back to bed. And that's what I did. I know, don't call me crazy. Well, I am a little crazy, but that was some experience this morning at 4 o'clock. I tell you what. So I'm surprised that that's not dominating my ideas today. But I don't want my ideas dominated by anything. But maybe if I keep painting, I will do something like that. I don't know. It was just interesting. I wanted to tell y'all about it. All right. Excuse my sniffles. I think I need to blow my nose. I'm going to pause you for a second and blow my nose so we don't have lots of sniffle time. I'm back. I made it. So, here we have this gorgeous pour. This is already beautiful. It's really pretty. Just like that. But I want to swipe. So I'm going to swipe. Now, what I didn't make a full decision on was, my dear, what are you going to use for a swiping tool? I don't want to use a spatula. I don't want to use, like, it's kind of a little bit more than regular stock, but not quite heavy stock. Let's do that. Let's cut this up into strips and use it. Sorry, I'm doing this off camera. You can't see it. This will be helpful. All right. So I got 3 strips. I'm going to cut in half and I'll make it 6 strips. I think that'll do it. And we should be good to go. I did a pretty good job. They're about the same. Fabulous. That's what I was kind of worried about. I was like, I don't think I'm going to get it ready. All right. And we're using the pewter. To swipe it. So I'm just going to dunk it into the pewter and pray for the best. Do something a little bit different with this side. That's kind of fun. All right. Interesting, to say the very least. Okay, it's working. I was like getting nervous there. So I was like, don't get too nervous now. It's working. Oh, I have plenty. Okay. Thought I was gonna have to reuse one. I didn't have to. Well, guys, I can say I'm not disappointed. Yet. Let's see how it keeps going here. Oh, wow. All right. Let's clean up as we go. If you can. Wow. All right. That's really pretty. Golly. All right, I'm gonna put some fire on it. I'm gonna tilt that way and that way. It's very beautiful colors together. Some really I wish I didn't like it so much as I do, because I would try to scoop and drag. I'm so afraid of it. I really got to just do like micro pours to practice and practice and practice. Oh, a lot of paint in the center. But that's all right. Oh, I hope she don't crack. I really want to go this way and that. Let me try it. That's tough. I really like the linear look of it. I really do. It's really beautiful. I think I need to leave it alone. I think I need to let it do its thing. It's funny, one of my favorite parts of the painting are on the side. It's really funny. Over here is gorgeous. Oh boy. Okay, let me bring you in for a closer look. I'm not going to do anything to it. I'm going to let it dry the way it is, hoping it dries perfectly. But if it does something funky in the drying process, it's probably meant to be. Because second paints are often crackly if you're not careful. And since that has a lot of paint on it, it's very likely to be crackly. Oh, look at the sides. Can you see that? You see what I'm saying? I like that. I'm hoping we get some expansion on these. Really pretty. And then I love how what I tilted got these long wonky cells or lacing. I think they're beautiful. It's like it's gonna be insane when it dries. Well, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today, and thank you so much for watching. And yeah, give me, should I list that hook that I made that made me almost cry? We'll see. All right, thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.